and that this treaty was like, we'll let you stay here. The Native Americans will let you stay here if you help us and defend us against our enemies, and we'll do the same in return. You got my back, I got yours. If that was the case, we all know how this treaty ended.
You don't want it? You only got a couple left.
Nearly everyone in the crowd is coughing, spitting up due to the heavy amounts of tear gas they're firing into the crowd.
Okay, great.
She's hypothermic. This is a human rights violation. I love it. Tear gas coming down up front.
Hello, my fellow brethrens of this great, great state of the Tuan. Yes, because I am the best state in the world. Today I want to discuss a topic that maybe you might have heard of or maybe you haven't. Well, because while the mainstream media is obsessed over what other white supremacist or bozo the Orange Teletubby wants to choose for his government, there is a huge protest going on right now in North Dakota. The protest is by the Standing Rock Native American Reservation in North Dakota against the Dakota Access Pipeline. What is the story behind the Dakota Access Pipeline? The pipeline that was first drafted in 2014 by the Energy Transfer Partners LP is a pipeline that basically would transfer oil from North Dakota all the way to a refinery in Illinois. The reason behind it is that they feel that a straight pipeline, like you will go down the straight line, will be a much safer, reliable, quicker, and cheaper way of transferring oil to refineries. The pipeline will start in North Dakota, go through South Dakota, and end in Pacoda, Illinois. Too much Dakota's going on right now. Dakota, North Dakota, South Dakota, Pacoda, Dakota, Chakota, Wakota, Dakota, Lakota. Here's where it gets not funny. The reason why the souk sucks. The reason why the North Dakota Native Americans feel that they're protesting this pipeline and are opposing this pipeline is because it's going to cross through their land, and it's also going to cross through the Missouri River. They feel that it's going to endanger their environmental and their financial lives. Now, this is what the pipeline's people have to say in a fair argument for all.
Absent human error, and what I mean by that is absent someone digging into the pipeline, which does occur, even though there's signs that will be everywhere that say, before digging, please call this number. People still do those kind of things from time to time, and so most leaks are caused by human error. So that's number one. But our pipeline is very, very safe.
According to them, it's safe. There's nothing can go wrong besides human error. And what do I know? Human error will happen. The problem with the pipeline going under the Missouri River is because of the oil spill that might happen and has happened in the past, like the Gulf of Mexico a couple years ago. That's the water that the Standing Rock tribe uses to eat, to drink, for their everyday needs. God forbid there is a spill. These people are screwed out of water. We are all turning a blind eye to this. Like, no, you'll be fine. Flint hasn't had clean water in a year. You'll be fine. They also oppose it because this pipeline will cut through their land, and land that they hold sacred to their history, to their hearts, to their tribe. Native Americans have had 500 years of this struggle of, no, this is my land, that little section will be yours. Wait, you know what? I want that section, move over here. This has not been fair at all, because originally the pipeline was supposed to begin a little bit north of Bismarck. Now I should note that Bismarck is a city that is 90% white. Yeah, you heard me, 90% white. Now they put a complaint saying that there could be possible oil spills and the ramifications of that would be too big, that they don't want the pipeline anywhere near Bismarck. So what do? They transfer the pipeline south to near the Standing Rock Native American Reservation. So let me get this straight, y'all. The pipeline was too dangerous for the white people of Bismarck, saying that there might be an oil spill and it's our well-being, the environmental well-being, that's too much. We can't do this. But when the Native Americans say the same exact concern, and they're saying this is our sacred land, we're like, wait, do you hear anything? I don't hear anything. I can't hear any. No, I don't hear anything. President-elect Teletubby has expressed his support to the completion of the pipeline. Of course he would. Even though he has sold off his investments into this, he is still sort of tied because he put anywhere between $10,000 to $1 million into the completion of this pipeline. So of course you would support it. Of course. Fairness ends here. And this is what I feel. Here we go. 1, if you were able to move this fucking pipeline from Bismarck because the white people were too scared of the oil spill, then you can move it again from Standing Rock. The losing part are the Native Americans. They have been treated horribly. They have been protesting on Standing Rock since April. The police has basically militarized this camp that they've set up for them to protest, which, by the way, they have a right to. They have used tear gas. They have used water guns in the freezing cold North Dakota temperature. They've been arrested, forcibly removed, thrown grenades at. Like, that's insane. The violence that occurs on the police side is ridiculous because the Native Americans, they're defending their land. They're defending the water they use. They have a right to do so. The white people have one excuse, and then a different group of like Native Americans have the same concern. But the concern of the white was more important than the concern of the Native Americans. And to me, that is awful. In other news, it is Christmas. And there's only 19 days left to the big day, to the big Christmas day. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And come back next week for more here on That's Juan. I'm Juan, and I'll see you guys next week.